Hello everybody, it's Angel back here again, bringing you part 2 of my videos concerning guns in Payday 2. In my first video, in part 1 of guns, I covered the basic stats, the damage accuracy and stability, and just gave you an idea of target acquisition and so on. I tested the M308 rifle. It doesn't shoot through shields, so that's still why I have this repeater. The repeater is a really nice sniper rifle for dealing with hard targets. Anyway, you can use that or the Thanatos. I just feel like the Thanatos doesn't have that much ammo. Good one to use on Deathwish, but this guy here, it's good to use for anything lower than Deathwish. Anyway, now let's get into the pistols. Like I showed you on the primaries, I showed you the AK in the safe house. I'm going to show you this Desert Eagle. As you can see, accuracy pretty well, stability, that's the main thing we're gonna go and look at. Let me just change my build to loud. Now something to note on my loud build is this gunslinger skill. I've got the basic of that, and all it does is, if you look here on the right hand side, it says basic owned. You reload pistols 50% faster, and if you ace it, you deal 15 additional damage with pistols. Now that to ace that skill isn't really worth it when you're playing with a gun that does a lot of damage already, because 15 points of damage, I mean, that's very little. And if you look at the Desert Eagle, it does 152 damage already. So if you take that, if you ace that skill, it's like just a 10% increase in damage, which is not that much. It's not worth that, those 8 points. Anyway, let's go. Let me show you the Falcon rifle. No, wait. I'll show you the repeater and why I also like that that gun. Let me show you quickly in the safe house.
Time to play. I love this room. Give your weapons a try in here.
All right.
Line them up. They will ping back up. When you return next time, I won't be here, but you can always.
This is the repeater rifle, and I've only got the long barrel on this one. It helps with some of the accuracy and so on. The reason I like this rifle is, like you can see, it's basically by the time you have acquired your next target, it's ready to fire. That's one of the main reasons why I like this rifle. This is the second part. You can reload and left click again, and it will stop, and then you are ready to fire again. You can't interrupt the other guns' reload animation. This one you can. See? Alright. So those are two key factors that I really love about this gun. And if you look at this, I mean, beautiful. Easy to get a target, and most one shot and then they're out of your way. Body shots, just as easy. Now, just to give you a little tip with when you're aiming with this rifle, if you're not sure where to aim, alright? See, like how I've got that guy's head in the sight? It's not, you won't exactly hit him in the head. You'll hit him like more in the throat now. So you always want to aim more like that. Its actual spot where it hits is more to the bottom of the aiming reticle that you are looking at. So that will be a proper headshot. Alright, like that. Proper headshots. A lot of people make the mistake and aim like that. It doesn't hit on the top. It kind of hits more like there. Alright. And because a lot of people make that mistake. A few folks might not like using this rifle because they think it's inaccurate. It's actually very accurate. Alright, enough about that one. And it shoots through shields. I mean, come on. Here we have the Desert Eagle. This is the Big Eagle. Alright, nice little laser sight for your CQB. For the folks that don't know what CQB is, it's close quarters combat. Close quarters combat is like corners and like inside buildings, like this for instance. If a target would present itself like through that window there, that's in short what the lasers are for. So you can quickly acquire a new target. Alright, that's CQB in a nutshell. Anyway, now getting down to the Desert Eagle. As you saw, this thing's accuracy, the Desert Eagle's accuracy is spot on. So, I mean, easy. Okay, that's more throat shot. You can easily acquire a new target, drop them like flies. Alright. Personal reason why I love this gun. And you see this gun's stability was 40. So, I mean, you saw the recoil while I'm shooting like this. I mean, easy. Easy. That's why I said the stability is not that bad with this gun. Where that stability comes in, it's like if you just take this general area here at the back as our target board, if you click in quick successions, then the stability will start affecting you, as you can see. But because this gun does so much damage, you actually don't want to get into a position where you have to shoot like that. That's why I said with this gun the stability is not such a big issue. Alright, effectively it's one shot and you've got a cop dead. Alright, let's head back to the inventory. Now, the last thing I want to mention about guns. Always what I try and do with my builds is I always need to have a way to eliminate shields easily. So I'll either go with a flamethrower, which can burn them, and then my secondary gun is like just a normal pistol. And then a throwable that I like a lot is, you'll see me using this a lot, is the Molotov cocktail, because it burns for a long time and it kills a lot of folks. Another one I like is the kunai knife, because it's got this knife with a poisoned tip that deals damage over time and has a chance to interrupt enemies. That interrupt enemies is the part that I personally like a lot. Plus I like how it looks. It looks all ninja-like, you know. Anyway, so if I'm going like this, then I've got 3 ways to effectively stop a shield. I can just burn through the shield. I can throw a Molotov cocktail in the area and burn all of the police that walk through it. Or if I'm fast enough and I can get a stab on the shield, then it'll start puking with the kunai knife. Alright. If I don't go with that setup, and I go for instance with my AK, then I'll take the Judge as my secondary. That's my primary way of dealing with shields then. If I'm out of Molotovs for instance, or if I don't want to go and stab him. Alright, you guys get the general idea. Alright, I hope this helps a few folks with choosing the right guns. Just because sometimes it's the most expensive gun doesn't always mean it's going to be the best gun. Personally, I would say find your own gun that you like a lot. For me, currently, assault rifle wise, AK is beautiful. But I've got a sneaking suspicion this Falcon rifle is going to be better. Anyway, that's it for me for today. Happy hunting as always, and I'm Angel, and thank you for watching. Cheers.